Keep in mind, whenever there's a high risk news event, the markets will try to shake out traders on both sides. So if the market knows that all of us are bullish, for example, you might have like a little bit of bullish action, and then the market will crash through and take all of the early buyers out. Once the early buyers are out, now all of us are on the sidelines like, oh my God, maybe it's bearish. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe that random kid in the fucking YouTube comments was right and I don't know anything. And then we all start selling. And that's when it recovers. Personally, I think this news is going to end up being bullish, but it really depends on the tone that Jerome Powell takes. So here's the two camps. If you guys want to understand the two scenarios of what might happen here. Number one is Jerome Powell might say that things are finally starting to get under control and that the Fed is feeling more confident about the soft landing. That was the whole thing before the summer. Everyone was like, all right, yeah, I guess we dodged a bullet on that one. A soft landing is when we can bring inflation down without crashing the economy. It's impossible. The economic crash is coming. Early next year, second quarter of next year, it's coming. So Jerome Powell is going to basically reiterate the fact that a lot of people are going to lose their jobs before inflation's gone. A lot of people are going to have to feel some pain before inflation's gone. Households are going to have to experience that drawdown. Right now, the only people getting hit by the Fed's policies are major corporations because they were borrowing from banks at 0% and then doing business operations to make the difference or just re-lending that out. So they've been getting hit the most. Right now, like people like us, let's say you want to go get a new mortgage. Okay, I can wait 2 years. It's not going to kill me to continue to rent for 2 more years until the housing market recovers. So we're not really being affected right now. When do we get affected is when people start losing jobs. And that's what Jerome Powell is going to say during his meeting is that the labor market is going to have to experience some pain for us to get inflation back down. So now you guys are like, wait, the Federal Reserve is supposed to provide economic stability, price stability, and maximum employment. So you're telling me they're going to crash the economy and make people lose jobs just so they can bring inflation down? And the answer is yes. It's their only chance. Why would they do that? Because they don't have any other choices. Better to take a little bit of pain and bring inflation down than to look at the pain that inflation will cause. High prices will kill this country. Most of this country is living paycheck to paycheck. Once you max out your credit cards, there ain't nothing left. If your bills are going up and the cost of goods and services is going up, you can't keep up with that. And that's where we have even bigger problems where people get mad and take to the streets. So I think the Federal Reserve is playing that gamble. Which one was worse, an inflation crisis or crashing the economy temporarily? And they're like, fuck, we got to crash the economy.